Hi everyone, it's Jen on the go. Welcome back to this channel, or if you are new here, welcome to this channel. Instacart shopper deactivations are more common than you think. And once deactivated, reactivation is not an easy or successful process because on Instacart, there are no specific legal requirements for a rehiring policy. And once deactivated, there is little or no chance you will be able to shop on the platform ever again, even if the deactivation wasn't your fault. A viewer reached out to me recently and asked me to share the story of his wife who was wrongfully deactivated for failing the photo identification selfie. She failed the selfie verification and again was immediately deactivated because she has stage 4 cancer and lost her hair due to her chemotherapy treatments. For her, the outcome in getting her account back was a positive one, but for most, it isn't. So in this video, I'm going to share with you the email this viewer sent to me, again, with the hopes of warning and helping other shoppers and also Instacart taking notice. The very same week I received this email, I also received a message from another shopper who was also deactivated unfairly for the selfie, but unfortunately for her, she wasn't reactivated. If you are an Instacart shopper, you have to hear this. Stay with me because we're getting into all of this right now. Okay, let's go. Here's the email I received from this viewer. Let's read it. Hi Jen, just want to share my story after watching your video, this video right here. My wife started shopping for Instacart after being diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer since she couldn't do a regular full-time job anymore. Being an Instacart shopper allowed her to continue being active and moving around while allowing her to work whenever she was comfortable enough to work. For example, not nauseated or fatigued. For her, this is her main source of income. So this morning, she signs in and it asks her for a selfie, which she does. So due to chemotherapy, she's lost much of the original long hair and only trying to slowly regrow it. Then in the afternoon, she discovers that all her Instacart payment methods have been removed. Her profile had been removed from the settings page, and she is unable to see any batches. After contacting Instacart support, they inform her that she has been deactivated due to the selfie not being of her. She then checked her email and saw the email from Trust and Safety stating that since the selfie isn't her, they deactivated her and she is no longer able to shop for Instacart. I only subscribed to YouTube channels and joined forums to support her with her Instacart shopping, learning tips and tricks along the way and passing them on to her. It is sickening to me that Instacart's algorithm decided to deactivate her only because she doesn't look enough like her previous picture. I saw on your own channel your sister's ovarian cancer, so I just wanted to share this with you. I hope and pray your sister is doing well. First, I want to say what a stand-up husband he is to his wife in advocating for her and looking out for her best interest. In addition to emailing me, he also put it out there on Reddit, and he was prepared to go all the way in making sure his wife was reactivated. And honestly, I was too, and I was prepared to personally contact every single media outlet I could possibly get my hands on to share this story. He emailed me again with the update. Here it is. After a few hours of sending the email back to Trust and Safety, explaining the situation and giving them the medical diagnosis summary, they sent an email stating that she was reactivated. I was prepared to make a Twitter account, but I am glad I didn't need to resort to that. However, I very much appreciate the community here who are willing to support a fellow shopper at any moment's notice. Yes, we got you. Thank you all for your responses and your help. He further stated, it still bothers me that there are so many who get wrongfully deactivated but would simply not fight it and give up something that they enjoy doing. This is something that my wife would have just done had I not told her that I would fight this battle for her. It is her livelihood after being diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer. Part of the fight to stay alive is the mind and being able to constantly do something constructive. Sure, I understand that this is Instacart's platform and that none of us are guaranteed anything. But while they would wrongly deactivate someone while allowing other bad shoppers continue to do what they're doing just feels wrong. I know that there are many shoppers who appeal the decision who get rejected even after having all of the evidence to prove their innocence. It seems it's all in who reviews the appeal. And we are just fortunate that whoever reviewed it understood the situation enough to allow her to continue shopping. By the way, the email was very generic and still stated that she should not allow others to use her account. What? It feels like all of this is just talking to a robot. Overall, my opinion of Instacart as a company is still very low, but at least my wife can continue to shop for Instacart. She doesn't enjoy driving or the actual delivery process, so none of the other gig apps appeal to her, but for now she is happy to continue doing what she likes. Thank you again, and best wishes to all of you in this new year. Yes, we got you. Instacart did the right thing for this shopper. I am not surprised though, because there is no way Instacart would have wanted to deal with the negative backlash they would have received from them wrongfully deactivating someone with cancer who lost her hair due to chemotherapy. This would have further damaged their personal and professional brand image. And while we are all so grateful, this shopper did get her account back, as she should have. For most shoppers who do fail the selfie verification and who follow due process are still ignored and denied. Another Instacart shopper reached out to me the exact same week of this other successful reactivation and stated this: "Hi Jenna, on the go." It was a typo, it's okay. "I was deactivated on January 1st, 2022, and they are ignoring me for all my pleas and receipts and explanations of what went on. So minor and unnecessary. Is there any way that you can help me get back on with Instacart? Is it through Trust and Safety that has kicked me off?" Then I state, "Can you please tell me more? What did your email from Trust and Safety say?" She then says, "Hi Jen, on the go. Thank you for your response. I'm just going to copy and paste exactly what they said, and they have never again responded to any of my messages since last Saturday. Here is the response from Trust and Safety she sent to me. You were recently asked to verify your Instacart shopper account by submitting a photo of yourself in your Instacart shopper app. The photo you submitted did not match the identity of the account holder. As a result, your shopper account has been deactivated, and you can no longer provide services on the platform." The end of the email stated this: "If you believe this is an error and you'd like to appeal our decision, please respond to this email with the following: new information to prove the deactivation of your account is an error. Context of this incident. Any additional information, evidence as an attachment. Thank you. Full service account access guidelines." And this is when it gets hard, and is exactly what the first viewer was referring to when he said it's not fair for the shoppers who were unfairly deactivated that don't get their accounts back. And he is right. It isn't fair. This shopper then says to me, "I have been a professional and dedicated Instacart shopper since 2017. Maintaining a 5-star rating the whole time. Never been in trouble with them. In fact, I was hacked in November and gave them all of the information I could to help them catch the low-down crooks. So for them to do this to me is just unbelievable and so rude, thoughtless, and careless." This shopper and I corresponded back and forth quite a bit, and I truly felt so bad for her. She was desperate, afraid, and definitely a little panicked. The only suggestions I had for her is what all of us already know, which is to email Instacart Trust and Safety, which is exactly what she did several times, but they completely ignored her. I also suggested that she tried contacting them through Twitter or through direct message on Instagram. I also told her I would talk about this on this channel because it's outrageous and immoral. She then said, "I know, like some YouTube videos are saying, don't go with the people that are recommending people in the comments so that they can get your account back. But what do you think about that? Is it possibly worth a try?" Yikes. Oh my goodness. I stated, please, whatever you do, do not engage with these people. They are complete fraud and scam artists. They prey upon the vulnerable and go after those who have been deactivated. They will not help you. I promise you that. The only way to get back on is through Instacart. It cuts off. Then I say Trust and Safety. I then say it is a complete scam. Are there any other apps in the meantime? Shipped, DoorDash, Uber Eats, and don't use a company like Covert either. They will also scam you, and I know this firsthand. Then she states here, "It is so terrible just to treat you like cattle, especially someone who's dedicated 5 years to the company and did nothing wrong." And I said, my heart is actually breaking hearing this. 5 years of dedication, and this is what is happening. She asked me again what I think about these solicitors that you will see in the comment section of most YouTubers' videos, soliciting and spamming the comment section just to get one person to bite. I keep telling her, no, don't do it. Please don't do it. They're going to further victimize you. She says this, are you sure about those people? Because I think I was right on the brink to possibly deal with them because I'm desperate. And they're saying that they do some sort of software or something like that. Like, are you 100% sure? And also say that they can help me get back on with this other company that I was with. My only issue is I had a bit of driving situation over the years since I first signed on, and I don't know if I would be accepted. She says here, it's so hard, and I was actually getting ready to get a place out of state, and I needed these types of jobs to kind of be able to get back and forth. So it's like not only just my income right now, it's actually attached to other things as well. So I'm kind of desperate. The guy really does seem genuine. He's not harassing me or anything like that. Have you ever heard of anybody having any kind of good outcome from any of these kind of people? My answer was direct and clear. No, absolutely not. Should you not engage with any of these people ever? Then she says this, but do you think it would be a little bit of a chance that I should possibly take with the guy, because if he can get me back both of these jobs, and it would definitely be worth it. I know it's up to me and me only, but if you were in the similar situation, would it be something you would possibly consider? I then say here, if you are asking me, my emphatic answer is absolutely not. I would never engage with any of these people. I've had too many shoppers come to me saying exactly what you have said, but who have been badly burned. It is a risk, and I would not take it. I couldn't have been more crystal clear or direct if I tried, and I'm going to say it again because I do get this question a lot, and you will see them in the comments. And if you do a deep creep, you will see on every single one of my videos and other YouTubers as well, these scammers are soliciting and preying upon the vulnerable. Please let me be clear that I am throwing no shade or any disrespect toward this shopper who was wrongfully deactivated for the selfie. This just goes to show us all, though, that desperate people will do desperate things. So after talking with her and pleading with her to not use a third-party solicitor who's going to promise you they can get your account back, and not only will they not get you your account back, they will put you deeper in a hole. She says this to me, oh, so the guys reached out with actually a nice message just now. I am definitely considering plunging and paying the $300. He gave me $100 off because I showed him that the other guy was going to do that, and me and him had talked and pretty much built a rapport up since early afternoon yesterday, up and through till about 3 a.m. last night, that I felt comfortable with him. It honestly makes me so sick. I tried every which way to tell her not to engage with these people, to tell her and inform her that this is nothing but a scam. And of course, they are going to be nice to you. These losers are criminals and con artists. I wished her well and good luck, and I did ask her to update me with the result of her account, which she hasn't done. I also asked her to update me on whether or not she was able to get her account back. I have not heard back from her since our initial conversation, so I honestly don't know what she decided to do, but I truly hope she did not decide to take this route. If you are a gig worker who has been deactivated on one of these platforms, please don't allow yourself to be vulnerable to the point of you having blinders on. Just be alert to the fact that these scams do exist. Never open links in emails from unknown sources. This just puts you at risk for being directed to scam sites. And please, I am begging all of you to never, under any circumstances, reach out to any of the solicitors that you see on my YouTube channel and others' YouTube channels who are promising you they can get your account back. Here are a few examples of what these solicitation comments look like. And trust me, there are so many more versions than what you see. I do try to report every single one of these comments that come my way, but sometimes it's hard to stay on top of them. So if you see them, stay away. They are criminals. Instacart uses a very complex algorithmic management system, and the photo verification process is automated by this system. So please be careful and be ready before taking that photograph, because this is your best defense in not getting deactivated. Instacart needs corrective action and needs to make the necessary adjustments to correct these unfair selfie deactivations, which are really getting out of hand. Please let all of us know in the comment section below your thoughts and or if this has happened to you. Thank you all so much for your engagement down below and for sharing what you know, because it helps us all. I love you all, I respect you all, and I will see you in the next video.